Alrighty, friends, it is time to put this evil overlord in his place. In probably an extremely cliche way, because that's how everything else has been going here. I agree, Makoto. Except we have to waste time for at least a second to look at your immaculate ass. Okay, we're done. For the moment. Not entirely. Shortly. Certainly. Because I need.
We've got everything we need. Let's use the proof and open that gate.
Hacky!
It actually opened.
Yai.
Alright, look alive, guys!
Hold on. It's likely the Overlord's retainer is waiting for us inside. Sure to be a difficult fight. Let's be on our guard.
Indeed.
Do you think there's more like the fearsome four in there? Don't worry, Panther. I won't let them hurt you.
Da cute. Let's get to work, friends.
Okay, let's go.
Oh my god! Sophia sounding all tough is actually really adorable to me for some reason. It's probably just because she's adorable entirely. Goddamn, I love you, Sophia, you're cute. I'm starting to really love her as a character. Yeah. But probably my favorite, insert in a particular game character. Actually, well, okay. Sophia's a different animal because she is a plot-centered character for the entire game and was originally meant to be. But I was about to compare her to Kasumi and Marie and, you know. I know there's others too. The insert characters for the the updated versions of Atlas games that they like to do. Battle time! Whee! Motherfucker up! God, I love her moveset, her in general.
The brave hero.
Oh crap, we got another one? And what's up with the narrating?
Silence wells. I am His Excellency the Overlord's retainer. Adorable.
Here he is. God, he looks like a generic soldier, which makes sense.
His castle lies just
It's kind of funny how his legs are skinny, though. But I've noticed that all of these kinds of enemies look like that. I wonder if there's a reason for that design. It looks cool and interesting, though. That's all I really know.
Your end is at hand. Prepare yourselves, you foolish, repulsive-looking creatures.
Hey, I will have you know that my girlfriend looks immaculate, motherfucker. She's absolutely drop-dead gorgeous. Canon words of Joker, of course, in my head canon. Probably not like exactly like that. I would say that, but I don't think he would say it like that. He's a lot more subdued than I am. He's a lot, you know, I've noticed that there's this trend where guys tend to not really be as openly verbally affectionate. Like, there's even a thing about not saying I love you as much, and like that's kind of expected if you're a guy. What the fuck? I don't get it, because I've never been like that either. And I think that that's just a toxic social norm that shouldn't exist. And, yeah. When I find, you know, when I find a girlfriend, I'm hoping that there are women out there, and I'm sure there are. I've heard that there are women out there that don't think like that, which is good. Because that's probably a much healthier way of being. I think, like, okay, I don't really know exactly why it is, but, you know, I've noticed that there's just this seeming, you know, common tendency for women to latch on to the worst kinds of men and then be abused by them. And then there's people like me who seem undesirable because we're better people. And I will never get that, but at this point, I am aware that that doesn't mean that I'm literally undesirable. It just means that women won't be toxically attached to me, thank God. For them, for her, and for me as well. Anyway, once we get in the castle, we're headed straight for the roof. Are you ready? Heck ye, let's go.
Alright, let's go! Okay, we've made it inside. Let's keep up the pace.
Da 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 do da do 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 da. Da 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 do
Should be a path
dee
forward
dee
somewhere around
dee
here.
dee.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Also, let's be honest, the main reason I've never been in a relationship is because I need to be more assertive and I need to be actually putting myself out there whatsoever. So I've recognized by now that that's the real reason. It's not because I'm undateable, especially because if I really think back on it, every relationship that I've had was basically started by the girl and the guy in one case. So yeah, but I used to think I was undesirable, which is why I latched onto some pretty unhealthy relationships at first, in the same way that a lot of women do, interestingly enough, I think. I think part of the reason is that kind of the same thing, feeling undesirable, but I don't know how much it's true, because I don't have a vag, I have a penis, so yeah. Anyway. How do I get in there? Looks like there's like a back way in, or like a maybe above way in. I'll have to look. Not sure. Looks like it could be behind there, the way into that room, so I'll have to look for that. Okay, again, this is not a thing. So how do we go anywhere here? I bet you have to activate something that's glowy. Okay, wait. Where do we go? Why do we seem to be trapped in here? Okay. What might I be missing? I'm sure I'm missing... Aha! I was missing... Okay, I had a feeling you had to go up here, but... I had not really checked for anything unnecessary... anything out of the ordinary up there. Like, you know, events. There we go. But then I did, and then I found the way through. That's how that works, usually. A lot of times, for me, I'd like to... I'm working on rewriting those habits already. It's good.
I call that an easy win.
So I used to be worse about that and a lot of other things before, and that feels really good. Must be another vent. Okay, looks like we're just gonna have to play, you know, vent navigation here. Oh! Heck yay! I love this, because I love Makoto. Let's be honest. When I really fell in love with Makoto was the first moment I saw her on Johanna. Because biker chicks, man.
Never pull any punches.
That was almost too easy.
Here's hoping the next one's just as easy. No shadows at the moment.
Don't get cocky.
Sorry, it's been really easy getting here, so I will be cocky. I apologize. I don't... God, I love just beating the fuck out of everything. I mean, that is what you play this game for, so... Other than, you know, if you're a huge Persona fan, it's the other reason you play this specific game. And, you know, stuff like Fire Emblem Warriors, which I do have, and I do intend to do on the channel.
Please allow
Da,
me.
da, 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 da. We got... Man, he controls so strangely to me. It's probably because I'm used to Makoto, who's much faster. It really feels like she has a smoother set to me. I don't think I ever really liked Yusuke's too much after I got used to it a little bit. Although maybe I didn't really ever get used to it. I feel like I did play him a good bit in Alice's palace. Alice's, jail, though. But, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did, but I really don't like his playstyle at the moment. And not just because she's my waifu, but I always love the hand-to-hand monk styles in these games, so...
How far along are we now?
We're only about halfway up. It's gonna be a while before we get to the top. Guess we'll want to keep an eye on our...
Don't move!
I will handle this. Understood. Time for the curtain.
Vernos, Yusuke. Vernos. Go to level 2.
No shadows. Got it. At least, not right up ahead.
'2D section!
Shooting up to the floor! It's a trap!
In sort of near automata-y fashion.
Double down and keep
These
moving
feel like
forward.
that anyway. Now, granted, I never finished Nier Automata, I just played a bit of it, but I intend to. And then I intend to also go back and play,
Come on, let's check it out!
the new, Nier Replicant version, All the Numbers in the Universe game. On the channel, eventually.
What's in it? Score! Now let's get some more.
There's something peculiar over there.
I fucking love that song, especially the way she sings it. The very soulful, jazzy way she sings that song. Just, I love it. Okay, looks like we gotta go this way.
This'll help us out, right?
Okay, yeah, you just gotta double jump there. Okay, I get it now. I did not fall, it looks like. Very nice.
Well, that's a nice surprise.
Yeah, I did not, you know, let go. I had to not
Top floor.
be blocked by
A little bit
those
further, guys.
bars. Boss time? Looks like mini boss time, maybe. Mini boss, yep. Eligor, hello. You were a mini boss in 5 as well, in Kamoshida's. What? Whoops. Justice is served indeed, Makoto. Very nice. God, I love her. I never say that every time she does something cool, but listen,
Looks like there
I love
aren't
her,
any
especially when
shadows
she does
here.
cool things.
All
Okay.
right, now's our chance to heal up.
Climb, be Durgan. I record her. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Wait.
This birdcage. It's just like the one back in Shibuya.
Indeed.
Does this mean that bastard Natsume's kicking it somewhere inside?
I'd like to say we should just bust our way in, but how does it look, Sophie? It looks like it's still locked.
Yep, I had a feeling, considering, you know, if there's a pattern like that established in the first, you know, dungeon of these kinds of games. By the way, I love the dragon, gold, and what's that called? I think it's called, I just love the dragon design of the lock. Very cool. I mean, clearly I love dragons. I mean, look at my profile picture and my name. But
We'll need someone to touch it so we can hear the voices in his heart. Okay then. You're up, Skull.
Uh-huh.
Well, it looks like it's gonna hurt, and it doesn't seem right to ask Sophie to do it.
Ryuji, on please. And she's the worst about it, but it makes sense that she's the worst about teasing Ryuji and being like this to him, because of the whole childhood friend thing. And honestly, like, the more that these two interacted both of these games, the more I ship them. Like, a lot of people on Reddit seem to ship them from the fan art I've seen. There's a lot of fan art of them that I've seen. It makes sense, you know, childhood friends. One of those classic anime romance pair tropes, you know. And they definitely do a lot of the stuff, you know, that normally goes along with that kind of thing in 5. And in this game. Like, here I think is an example of it.
Oh, but it's cool if I do it?
Come on, Skull. You're, you know, tough.
And he's already experienced it once before. If anything,
Wait,
he's the ideal.
I'm trying to remember. No, I don't want to. I'm not gonna be an asshole like that. Rock, paper, scissors time.
Nah, it'd just make us look like a bunch of dorks. All right.
I mean, listen, we probably look like a bunch of dorks standing around in these costumes anyway, Ryuji. You don't have to. Okay, fine.
I could do it if you want.
It's cool. I got it.
Thank you, Skull.
I really like the Skull Sophia thing going on here too. Speaking of
someone his
Ryuji and
age
someone
would have
else.
at least some talent.
Like it matters. This kid's gonna make us a fortune.
Yeah, I'm hearing voices all right.
Same as the Durgon.
These voices are somehow related to Natsume's emotional scars?
Well, that sounded like some pretty traumatizing shit. In fact, shit that I can pretty well relate to,
Most
actually.
likely. We just need to listen to the conversation and figure out the source of his trauma from there.
Hold on, let me look at the log. I need to hear those statements again. I think someone his age would have at least some talent. Well, yeah, I mean, okay. Thinking that his kid's gonna make us a fortune. Yeah, I'm here. Okay, so I bet he overheard that. That must have hurt. And yeah, like in Madness, this kid's gonna make us a fortune. It was really clear to me that those are the kind of people that are just using him for money. The people that were surrounding him at that party, which I'm sure that these two men... Actually, wait. Was this a woman? Can I?
Jeez.
Yeah, okay,
I think
they were
someone
both men.
his
I
age
thought
would
so.
have-
Like it matters. This kid's gonna make us a fortune.
Yeah, yeah, it was probably those two guys that, were hanging around. And then there was the woman who probably is a gold digger, is what I would imagine she is. I don't know.
So we're looking
Though
for
it might
something
be
like what
different than
Shujin
that.
Academy was to Alice.
We should keep listening. There's bound to be some sort of clue here.
Sir, try to keep your voice down. He'll be back any minute.
Oh, come off it. Can you really blame me for complaining? I'm the one who has to read his crap every day.
The kid's got motivation, but that's about all he's got. Seems any talent for writing in that family died with his grandfather. Oh, excuse me. Can I get another Gatorade coffee?
Yes, sir. Just a moment.
Well, he's still our little money tree. No way in hell we're letting him go.
You're terrible, sir.
And the fact that you can laugh at that and joke about that means you're also terrible. Oh yeah.
What's going on here? Ow! Damn, this shit hurts.
Ryuji hug.
Thanks to that, however, we've managed to hear a good amount.
You know what? Fuck. If Joker was my canon Joker, I'd just fucking do it myself. I'm the leader anyway. Anyway.
I didn't really get it, but it sounded like some kind of cafe.
Indeed. I heard one of them say Gattore Coffee.
Right, Gattori is the name of a cafe chain.
Of course, Haru would know this. She loves her coffee and her cafes, and she's probably researching for when she wants for her plans to start her own cafe as well.
But I don't think I saw any around Sendai Station. If there aren't a lot of them, it'll make finding the right one that much easier.
Well, at the very least, we've got a lead on finding the trauma room now.
Right. Let's get out of here and find us a coffee shop.
And we return to reality. Gattore Coffee, huh? If that ends up being the entrance to the trauma room, we could find ourselves face to face with another real threat like last time. Let's get ready for any sort of combat that might get thrown our way. After that, it's back to the hideout. Then, the Phantom Thieves begin the search for Gattore Coffee.